Number 1. Judge Michael Bachman, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Standing in the hallway outside the courtroom is Cassandra Jackson. She's here today seeking a protection order, often sought by domestic violence victims. Unfortunately, a court official is telling her that she missed the deadline and will have to come back. Jackson, a working mother, grows increasingly frustrated. The argument's loud enough to be heard in the nearby courtroom. So loud that Magistrate Judge Michael Bachman, who's presiding in the courtroom on the other side of these doors, could not hear an attorney question a witness. Jackson continues to plead her case to the man in the hallway, but is denied. Jackson continues arguing before finally storming off. But Judge Bachman is unsatisfied and takes matters into his own hands. About 10 seconds after Jackson walks away, Bachman leaves the bench, chasing her down the hall. He catches up to Jackson at the elevators and orders her back to his courtroom. What happens next is critical to the eventual outcome of this story. As they head toward the court, Jackson tries to turn down a hallway. That's when Bachman grabs Jackson's shoulder. Even as they enter the courtroom, Bachman still does not remove his hand. Keep in mind, Jackson's in court today to file for a restraining order to protect herself and her children from an allegedly abusive relationship. Bachman orders Jackson into the jury box, then tells her she's about to be arrested for contempt of court. But the insensitive treatment continues from the rest of the court staff. 2 officers are brought in, and Jackson attempts to flee. Additional help's required to restrain Jackson. She resists, but is eventually removed from the court in handcuffs. The situation is taken to another level when Jackson's dragged to booking where formal charges are made. Officers handcuff Jackson to a chair as she continues to resist. After struggling with officers one more time, Jackson's strapped into a special chair and wheeled into holding, where she'll serve 2 days of a 10-day sentence after the presiding judge dropped the contempt charge and the rest of her sentence for good cause.
A woman shows up to court asking for protection from abuse. Minutes later, she's in handcuffs. And guess what? The judge is just missing from the bench. The shocking footage went viral, and what happened in that hallway sparked outrage and ended a judicial career. Number 2, Judge Alexis Crott, Hamtramck, Michigan.
A ticket for failing to keep the fence, walkway, sidewalk, or alley free of weeds, trees, or other nuisance vegetation. The first offense, civil infraction, you can plead responsible with an explanation, or not responsible.
I am a cancer patient, very old man, and I am a cancer patient. I was then very weak, and very weak, and this time of rainy season, I cannot look after this thing.
You should be ashamed of yourself. If I could give you jail time on this, I would. If I could give you jail time on this, I would. The fine is $100, pay it by February 1st. You've got to get that cleaned up. That is totally inappropriate.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Is it, ma'am, forgivable because my father is currently sick and we cleaned that after?
You see that photo?
Yes.
I am very sick, man.
That is shameful. Shameful. The neighbor should not have to look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes, I am sorry.
You're going to jail.
A weak 72-year-old cancer patient appears in virtual court over an unkempt yard. But what followed in that virtual courtroom was not compassion, it was a judge's outburst that stuns everyone. And what followed her was much predictable nationwide outrage, a viral petition, and demands for her removal. But what did she say that sparked it all? See for yourself. Number 3, Judge Rena Hughes, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Support was November, December, and January that I did not get child support or alimony. Also, none of the medical or dental has been reimbursed, ever, not one penny of that.
Child support, if there are arrearages, and medical, if there are arrearages, you need to file a schedule of arrearages and a motion, and I will hear it at the appropriate time.
I remember, I believe it was 5 court dates ago, and I have submitted receipts, proper receipts.
Keep your comments to yourself.
A week away from now.
I'm not taking argument right now. I have listened to this case ad infinitum. I am entering orders. I expect them to be followed. I'm trying to accommodate both parties. We're not going to do this on a whim and say within 2 days he's going to have dinner with her. Mom's going to tell her it's going to happen, and we're going to get prepared for it. Okay? What time?
Whatever's good for him. 5, 6.
What time? 6 p.m.
She refuses to go. What am I to do? Because this is really not
We'll
good
be
for
here
the
on a
child.
motion to hold you in contempt.
Is she going to have to ride in a car with him?
Yes.
Wow. You really care about my child, don't you?
I want you to keep your mouth shut and sit down. I care about your child very much. You do not. Sit down and do not talk.
We need to have a trial.
There's no need for a trial.
Oh, there he is.
It's contempt. And if there is withholding of the child, we will have a trial. Do you understand me clearly? You will lose
A custody hearing begins like any other, but within minutes, a 12-year-old girl is sobbing, begging not to go with her father. The judge won't listen, and her mother tries to speak, but is silenced. Then something even more shocking happens. What triggered the judge to take such drastic action? This is how a courtroom can turn tense, emotional, and ultimately controversial. The judge's ruling sparked backlash and a formal investigation. What happened inside that room would follow Judge Rena Hughes far beyond the bench and leave a family shaken by more than just a custody battle. Number 4. Judge Robert Conley, Greenup, Kentucky.
New Year to everybody.
Well, same to you.
Michael Ferner.
He's not made any payment in 2019. It just doesn't make any difference.
Didn't pay anything in the whole year.
Nothing in 2019.
It has been a rough year. I mean, I had 3 boys at home. My wife works full time. We didn't have a babysitter.
Can I ask you a question? What kind of person has 3 kids when you can't even take care of one?
My kids are grown. They're 21 and 19.
But they're living at home.
No, they
I
don't
don't
live with
understand.
their
You just said
mom
you
or
had 3
anything.
kids.
I think
Yeah, I've got 3 little ones
There's
with my
5
wife.
kids, Judge. 5 kids. It's owed to the client. Judge, the order was $238 a month plus $50 toward arrearages.
Well, it changed the next time I come to court.
You know what? You just need to shut up. The more you talk, the more ridiculous you
I'm
sound.
sorry.
Send him to jail. Send him to jail. Don't talk all you want over there, okay? Talk all you want over there. When I'm talking, you better be listening. I only talk if I'm wanting you to know something. Don't try to talk over me. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. If I'm saying anything, you better be damn listening. Willis, how come you aren't paying what you're supposed to pay?
I thought that I was paying it. I just missed a court date. I got caught up Thanksgiving and absolutely forgot.
What am I supposed to do? What does the victim in your case, the ones for money, I have to answer to them. They say, Judge, he doesn't pay. What are you doing about it, Judge? What are you doing? So do us both a favor and do what you're supposed to do.
It's New Year's Day in a small Kentucky courtroom, but instead of celebration, something else explodes. A judge loses control during child support hearings, unleashing a tirade that stuns everyone. What pushed him over the edge? The outburst goes viral, triggering an investigation and a public reprimand. But the real shock lies in how he treated those before him. Number 5, Judge Julie Newell, Maricopa County, Arizona.
304-001, State of Arizona versus Christopher Roberts. The state want to make a record?
No, Your Honor, no offers officially to come.
Ma'am, please be seated. Please be seated.
I was going to make an announcement.
Please be seated. And you'll make an announcement only when the court allows you to do that. Thank you.
I wish to be heard.
Sir, ma'am, sit down, please. Ma'am, sit down. That's the last warning, otherwise get out of the courtroom. Leave the courtroom, or I will have you removed from the courtroom. I will have you removed. I will have you removed. Get out of the courtroom right now. Out of the courtroom right now.
But I've spoken with Sheila Madden. She represents the victim in connection with this case. I've worked with her, so she represents the victim. She was very professional in contacting me. She's a former judge. I hold her in high esteem just as I do you. So I don't want to be cut in the middle here, but...
I'm not taking any comments with regards to the victim in this case. That is for a later hearing.
A routine hearing takes a sharp turn when a respected attorney stands to speak. What follows is an insane clash with the judge, filled with shouting, threats, and disbelief. Why did a judge erupt so suddenly? Within a day, she's gone, and the courtroom moment that triggered it all leaves viewers asking, what is really happening in our courtrooms? Number 6, Judge Pinky Carr, Cleveland, Ohio.
Docket number 31, bond is set at $2,500.
Court having a docket tomorrow.
Oh yeah, nothing stopped for me. My cases go on.
Does that apply to jails only?
No, anyone that shows up. Not everybody watches the news. I actually had people yesterday. I had people today. Yeah, I'm not going to do that to people.
If we are able to get a hold of any of our clients who are scheduled for tomorrow who are not in jail, can we tell them to
No.
communicate?
No. Mm-mm.
So the court's administrative order regarding continues.
I'm here. I'm here. If people show up, I'm here. So no, don't call people and tell them not to show up. If they show up, I'm here. I'm like, stop it. Not everybody watch the news. Wait, I'm gonna call them and tell them don't come. I'm sure he is. Look, idiot. People came to court and they were willing to risk their health. I figured I would return the favor. As far as issuing warrants for their arrest, absolutely untrue.
During the height of the pandemic, courtrooms across the country shut down, except one. In Cleveland, Judge Pinky Carr kept calling cases, even issuing arrest warrants for those who stayed home. What was really happening inside her courtroom? The truth came out on video, and the fallout was insane. She was suspended, investigated, and facing disbarment for what was there in the video. See how a judge's defiance spiraled into one of Ohio's most shocking judicial scandals. Number 7, Judge Merrilee Ehrlich, Broward County, Florida.
I've read the probable cause affidavit.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to respond to each thing, but thank you. Recent priors.
None.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm asking my courtroom staff.
Okay,
That's okay. I'll let you know each time I'm talking to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You okay, ma'am?
Yes, I have asthma with COPD and I have a cough today.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, she and her adult daughter live in the same home, and they had a verbal altercation about who gets the fan. Does your daughter live with you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. But she also
Excuse me, don't say anything beyond what I am asking you. Trust me, I am
telling you.
Ma'am.
She lives with my daughter.
She lives with who?
She lives with me and she lives with my daughter in Miami.
Is that a different location?
Yes, in Copenhagen.
Ma'am, my one question to you, can someone there give her water as a kindness? Ma'am, do you need water? Just nod your head.
Yes, and a breathing treatment.
Ma'am, I'm not here to talk to you about your breathing treatment.
I can't breathe.
Excuse me. I'm not going to spend all day with her interrupting me. It's your turn to speak, counsel.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Miss Twiggs, just stay silent for a minute.
Do you want her to stay in the home but have no harmful contact with you?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. I need her.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor.
Instead of money, do you want to be supervised by pretrial release?
Is that the right answer? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Pretrial services.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, listen.
I don't know what to say.
You've already said too much. Listen, please. Say yes. Just listen. Can you hear me? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Do you have to check in with pretrial services by noon on Monday? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. You can return her.
Does that mean I can go home today?
A sick woman in a wheelchair appears in court, barely able to breathe. What happens next shocks everyone watching. The judge's harsh tone, cold remarks, and refusal to listen are all caught on video. Just days later, the woman was dead, and what followed was a national outrage. How did a simple hearing turn so cruel? From slammed gavels to shattered trust, these moments remind us that even judges meant to uphold the law can cross the line. In courtrooms where fairness should rule, we saw anger, bias, and abuse of power play out in real time. These aren't just shocking clips, they're real lives impacted by decisions made in seconds. So, what do you think? When the judge breaks the rules, who's really on trial? Share your thoughts in the comment box. Like, share, and subscribe to shine a light on courtroom power gone wrong.